There is a battle happening inside your mind every single day. A battle between the person you are now and the person you know you could become. One voice tells you, start tomorrow. You deserve a break. It is too difficult. You are not ready yet. But another voice quietly asks, how much longer will you wait? The truth is uncomfortable. Most people do not fail because they lack talent. They fail because they never train their mind to do difficult things consistently. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is a skill. And just like a muscle, it can be strengthened. In this video, you will learn how to train your mind, build unstoppable discipline, control your emotions, and create habits that move you closer to the life you want. Because your future is not created by your intentions. It is created by your daily actions. Every year, millions of people make promises to themselves. They promise they will exercise. They promise they will read more. They promise they will start a business, learn a skill, save money, or finally change their life. For a few days, everything feels possible. Motivation is high. Energy is high. The future looks exciting, but then reality arrives. The alarm rings early in the morning. The workout feels uncomfortable. The work becomes repetitive. Progress feels slow. And suddenly, the promise made yesterday becomes a responsibility avoided today. This is where most people lose. Not because they are incapable, but because they misunderstand discipline. Many people think disciplined people have more motivation. They think successful people wake up every day feeling inspired. But that is not true. Highly disciplined people experience the same doubts, laziness, fear, and discomfort as everyone else. The difference is they have trained their minds to act even when emotions tell them not to. Think about an athlete. A professional athlete does not train only when they feel excited. They train because training is part of who they are. Think about a successful entrepreneur. They do not work only when ideas are flowing. They work because they understand that consistency creates opportunity. Discipline is the bridge between where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. Without it, your goals remain dreams. With it, your dreams become plans. The first step to building discipline is changing the way you see yourself. Most people approach discipline by focusing only on goals. They say, I want to lose weight. I want to become successful. I want to become productive. But goals alone are not powerful enough. Because goals describe what you want. Identity describes who you are. A person who says, I want to read more, will struggle when reading becomes difficult. But a person who says, I am someone who learns every day, will naturally protect that habit. The human brain tries to stay consistent with the identity we believe about ourselves. Psychologists call this self-perception. Our actions influence our identity, and our identity influences our actions. A small repeated action becomes evidence. Evidence becomes belief. Belief becomes identity. Imagine two people waking up. At 6 a.m., the first person thinks, I have to wake up early. The second person thinks, I am an early riser. The action is the same. But the mindset is different. One person is fighting against themselves. The other person is becoming someone new. Practical application. Stop asking, what do I want to achieve? Start asking, who do I want to become? Then prove that identity with small actions. If you want to become disciplined, make your bed. Finish small tasks. Keep promises to yourself. Every small victory tells your brain, this is who I am. Many people believe discipline means controlling everything around them, but life does not work that way. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control unexpected problems. But you can control your response. Your emotions are powerful. They can motivate you. They can inspire you. But they can also deceive you. Your brain naturally searches for comfort. This is a survival mechanism. Thousands of years ago, avoiding danger and conserving energy helped humans survive. But today, this same system can prevent growth. Your brain says, stay comfortable, avoid failure, choose the easy option. But every meaningful achievement requires discomfort. The disciplined person does not eliminate negative emotions. They learn to move forward while experiencing them. A writer writes even when they feel blocked. A student studies even when they feel tired. An entrepreneur continues even after rejection. The emotion exists, but the decision remains. Practical exercise. The next time you feel resistance, do not immediately obey it. Pause. Ask yourself, is this feeling protecting me or preventing me? Often, the answer changes everything. Motivation feels powerful, but motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. If your success depends only on motivation, your progress will always be unstable. Disciplined. A system is a structure that makes success easier. For example, a person who wants to exercise can depend on motivation. Or they can create a system. Prepare workout. Close the night before. Schedule exercise at the same time. Remove distractions. Track progress. The system reduces the number of decisions they need to make. Psychology research shows that habits become stronger when behaviors are repeated in consistent situations. Your environment influences your behavior. If your phone is next to your bed, checking it becomes automatic. If a book is on your desk, reading becomes easier. Small environmental changes create powerful results. Successful people do not always have stronger willpower. They often have better systems. Practical application. Design your environment. Want to read? Put books where you can see them. Want to eat healthier? Remove unhealthy choices. Want to focus? Create a workspace without distractions. Do not fight your environment. Build one that supports you. Sut. One of the strongest signs of mental discipline is the ability to delay pleasure. The modern world is designed around instant gratification, instant entertainment, instant communication, instant rewards. But success usually requires something different. Doing difficult things now to create better results later. Psychologist Walter Mischel's famous marshmallow experiment showed that children who demonstrated stronger delayed gratification skills often developed better self-control abilities later in life. The lesson is simple. The ability to wait is a form of power. Every time you resist unnecessary distraction, you strengthen your mind. Every time you choose learning over scrolling, exercise over comfort, saving over spending, you are training your brain. Think of discipline like a vote. Every decision is a vote for the person you are becoming. One choice will not transform your life, but thousands of choices will. Practical application. Create small delayed gratification challenges. Examples. Wait 10 minutes before checking your phone. Finish important work before entertainment. Save money before buying something unnecessary. Small moments of control create a stronger mind. Growth and comfort rarely exist together. The mind naturally avoids discomfort. But discomfort is where adaptation happens. A muscle grows because it experiences resistance. A person grows because they experience challenges. The problem is that many people interpret discomfort as a warning. They think, this feels hard, so maybe I should stop. But difficulty does not always mean something is wrong. Sometimes difficulty means you are improving. A beginner at the gym feels pain. A student learning a new skill feels confusion. A person building confidence feels fear. The discomfort is not the enemy. It is the training ground. Every disciplined person has learned the same lesson. You do not need to enjoy every challenge. You only need to continue through it. Practical application. Choose one uncomfortable action every day. Have a difficult conversation. Complete a challenging task. Exercise when you do not feel like it. Each time you overcome resistance, your confidence grows. Your relationship with yourself is built through trust. And trust comes from keeping promises. Many people break promises to themselves repeatedly. I will start tomorrow. I will finish later. I will change next week. Every broken promise sends a message. My words do not matter. Over time, this damages confidence. But the opposite is also true. Every time you keep a promise, you build self-respect, you build confidence, you prove that you can rely on yourself. Discipline is not only about productivity, it is about becoming someone you trust. Start small. Do not promise yourself that you will completely change your life tomorrow. Promise something realistic. Walk for 10 minutes. Read 5 pages. Wake up at a consistent time. Small promises kept consistently create a powerful identity. One of the biggest enemies of discipline is perfectionism. People often quit because they cannot maintain perfect progress. They miss one workout. They break one habit. They have one bad day. Then they think, I failed. But discipline is not perfection. Discipline is returning. Everyone struggles. Everyone makes mistakes. The difference is what happens next. A disciplined person does not say, I failed, so I quit. They say, I failed, so I learn. Progress is built through consistency. A person who improves 1% every day becomes dramatically different over time. Small actions compound. Small improvements become major transformations. Your goal is not to become perfect. Your goal is to become better. The 30-day mind training challenge. Day 1. Define your identity. Right. The person I want to become is choose 3 quality. Example. Disciplined. Focused. Reliable. Day 2. Create 1 non-negotiable habit. Choose 1 habit you will complete every day. Examples. Exercise. Reading. Meditation. Learning. Start small. Consistency matters more than intensity. Day 3. Remove 1 distraction. Identify what steals your attention. Reduce it. Control your environment. Daily practice. Every morning, ask, what is the 1 action today that moves me forward? Every evening, ask, did my actions today match the person I want to become? The rule of 5 minutes. When your brain says, I do not want to do this, commit to only 5 minutes. Start, often, action, creates motivation. Not the other way around, the discipline challenge. For the next 30 days, wake up at a consistent time. Complete one difficult task daily. Exercise your body. Learn something new. Keep one promise to yourself every day. At the end of 30 days, you will not only have better habits, you will have proof that you can trust yourself. Discipline is not about becoming a different person overnight. It is about training yourself through thousands of small decisions. Remember these lessons. First, change your identity. Become the type of person who naturally takes action. Second, control your response, not your emotions. Third, build systems instead of depending on motivation. Fourth, practice delayed gratification. Choose your future over temporary comfort. Fifth, embrace discomfort, because growth happens outside your comfort zone. Sixth, keep promises to yourself. That is how confidence is built. And finally, focus on progress, not perfection. Every day is another opportunity to become stronger. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you repeatedly plant will eventually grow. Plant discipline, plant focus, plant courage, plant courage. And your future will reflect those choices. The person you want to become is not created someday in the future. That person is created by what you do today. If this video helped you, comment below. I am training my mind. And tell us, what lesson helped you the most? What is one habit you will start today? Subscribe to Bright Canopy for more videos about psychology, self-improvement, discipline, and building the mindset needed to create a better life. Remember, your greatest transformation begins inside your mind. Train it, strengthen it, master it.